guys, it's Matt from Homestead Mechanics. I want to thank you guys for the questions on our Facebook page. If you have a question for us, just hit the email button at the top and send us your question, anything gardening, homestead related. This question is from Angie and it deals with garden feed, fertilizer, and bug prevention. Angie, what I use is a mixture of Garret Juice Plus and Neptunes fish and seaweed fertilizer. The balance on the seaweed fertilizer is 2-3-1, so it's pretty close to an easy balance. And then the Garret Juice Plus is 1.5 to 2.2 to 1.5, and you can see the ratio here on the front. This takes about 2 capfuls for this spray bottle, so you can imagine how long this will last you. It is a little bit pricey. I know that if you're thinking for fertilizer, it's going to be kind of cheap. This, I believe, is about $25 to $30, but it's going to last you forever, so don't be afraid. And then the Neptunes seaweed fertilizer, again, this just takes a couple capfuls and it's going to make you a whole spray bottle. But how long will a spray bottle last you? I had this spray bottle about here and I just covered my whole garden with it about 20 minutes ago, and it brought it down about halfway. I use this about every 2 weeks, especially now that the heat of the summer is coming on. This stuff is amazing when you're starting your seedlings in early spring. You just lightly coat them with this, and it really just helps give them a really awesome root mass. That's the most important part. How are these plants going to grab nutrients out of the soil? And the better the root mass is, the more nutrient dense your fruits and vegetables are going to be. Here they are, folks. Here's those green beans I was telling you about. These I use the foliar feed on about every 2 weeks. Now if you look down here, the most important part, look how thick that root mass is. Can you see that down there? I know it's kind of dark. Again, for tomatoes and green beans, I know of nothing better. And I know they say don't feed your pepper plants too much or you'll have a huge plant with no peppers on it. Untrue. They are off to an awesome start. Beautiful jalapenos and green peppers and red peppers. Now, if you're more familiar with the granular route, I have 3 options for you I think you're really going to like. The first one, and probably the best and most widely used, is Dr. Earth's homegrown organic natural fertilizer. This works for tomatoes, vegetables, and fruit. The other 2 that I also use, Jovi's Blood Meal. This is an awesome nitrogen asphyxiator, as well as bone meal. The bone meal I believe I picked up at Walmart. All 3 of these, very inexpensive. I like to use these in my potting soil before I put these plants in the garden when I'm starting the seedlings out, to make sure they're in a really nutrient dense soil. I usually put anywhere from 1 cup to 2 cups with a bag of potting soil, get it nice and wet, and then go ahead and plant the seedlings in that after they've already been established. As far as bug prevention goes, use diatomaceous earth for almost everything. Sure, you can go out and douse them in pesticide, but I'm not a big fan of biphosphate, so I use diatomaceous earth, and it does awesome. Here is a container of diatomaceous earth I keep right inside my basement door. Diatomaceous earth is basically just ground up fossils, really fine, and this is what you're going to sprinkle on your plants, on the ground below your plants. It gets in the joints of the bugs and basically just tears them apart. It's like if somebody were to fill your house full of razor blades to humans, that's what it's like to a bug. So this stuff does awesome. Get you some, it's very inexpensive. If you have any more questions, hit our Facebook page at Homestead Mechanics and let us know what your question is. We'd love to research some new things. If you have anything that you use on your garden that gives a great result, send us an email or let us know and tell us about your experience so we can let everybody else know. Thanks guys, we'll see you next time.